My name is Michael Simpson. I've been with UPS for 34 years. I'll have 35 in January. I have been the District United Way coordinator for almost 10 years now. I have always supported United Way with my UPS career. I started in 1984, and I've been donating or providing resources and volunteering time for United Way ever since. Currently, my real job is I'm a health and safety manager here in the CATS facility. This is our largest facility, our transportation facility to date. We have about 7,000 employees that work in this building. It's a Monday through Friday operation, although there are people, individuals in this building 24/7. Give you a little history about UPS and the United Way Foundation. So over the last 30 plus years, we've collected over $1 billion and donated to United Way. Last year, worldwide, we collected a little more than $63 million that was donated to United Way worldwide. Last year, just in the Chicagoland area, we were over $2.4 million in donations. Our CATS facility itself, about $700,000 were collected, including the 15% match, just from the CATS facility alone, all to help support organizations funded by United Way. The 15% match, based off the UPS Foundation, they donate to the community fund. So we use that as a win-win for our employees. We let them know that the dollars that they have chosen to donate to United Way is also matched by the organization. That tells our employees one thing, that the foundation is important and they understand that it's not just the individual's dollar that is being used, but the organization is donating a match as well. UPS is an organization that loves to give back, so United Way is obviously one of the choices that we choose and we support during our volunteer efforts, our giving back to the community and soliciting our employees for donations. We have about 7,000 employees within this facility currently, and we're looking at about 90% participation rate. Our campaign is about 6 weeks, starts about the middle of August and goes through the end of September. Then we do our final close about the end of October. But what I find most important is that the campaign typically never really ends. Anywhere from 9 months to 8 months out of the year, I'm typically working on something regarding the United Way campaign. My role is as the coordinator for our United Way campaign. I have a committee that I work with, and the committee consists of division leaders from multiple divisions within this particular facility. Those division leaders are sometimes volunteered, sometimes they are repeat leaders that they use to help us accomplish our goal. So various committees, members from various departments help me to reach our United Way goal. The advantage of using a committee is really simple. It includes various people from various backgrounds, and I think that's important when you have a committee, because everybody has things that are important to them, and inclusion is important when we have those committees. So those committees, we come together, we have discussions, we have planning meetings, we have strategy meetings, we do volunteer efforts, and then all of those things line up into going out back into their divisions to help them decide how they're going to reach their goal. And then we're going to come back and then we'll do our planning strategy, how they collectively have decided to accomplish their goal. We use sort of a multi-tier level approach. The committee obviously has a game plan based off of their division and their goals that they have in front of them, but we use a lot of mechanisms. Social media is one that we use to educate our workforce. We have a television system within the facility that we use to help communicate our message. We also use text messages that go out daily. We use a countdown prior to the committee to the campaign beginning, meaning I give some stat regarding United Way or an organization that is funded by United Way and how we can help. So I think that's part of our strategy to help get the message out there. I think the volunteer portion is very important for a couple of reasons. For the committee, it gives them an opportunity to go out to an organization in which is supported by United Way so they can see actually the work being done in the community. That information is then taken back to their work group, and we use that as a part of our strategy to talk about the events that we volunteered at, the organization and what they do in the community. So we ask other people to get involved, and typically it is all about inclusion. If we don't ask them to participate, they probably won't. But because we do, and because we've already put our foot forward, and we have people who can speak firsthand about the importance of volunteering, then our people tend to follow. So, EWay system is a godsend. And I say that for a couple of reasons. Is because we have about 3,400 employees that require a pledge card. The rest of our employees can use the EWay system. The EWay system is quick, it's easy, it's time sensitive. Individuals go in, they make their donation, they get an email response saying that they've received their donation. I run reports. I train the committee members to run reports within their division. I can tell who's a leadership giver. I can tell who's not submitted a card. I can keep track of the individual's goals and where they are % effective. So I really appreciate that tool. It makes my job a lot easier using the EWay system. Thank your people for giving money or their time and resources to United Way, because they don't have to. They have other avenues that they can give to. They have other things that might be important to them as well. But that thank you at the end of the day, I think, helps our people understand that we appreciate what they've done, and then they are impacting the community in which they live. I think that's important. At the end of the campaign with our committee, we do a recognition. I do a recognition luncheon. And that luncheon is really give the committee members an opportunity to sit with the staff and engage with the staff. I have small trinkets for them that just kind of remind them of my appreciation of their work. Because you have to remember, the committee members have other jobs as well. And the time that they take to drive their campaign, to communicate to their workforce and do all those things, I really appreciate that. For leadership givers, we provide a t-shirt for them, a United Way t-shirt that has either the statement or the cause that we're actually using as a theme. For example, one year we had Follow My Lead on the back of the t-shirt. It was a United Way t-shirt on the front, but on the back we had Follow My Lead. So anybody who wore that t-shirt in the facility, we knew they were a leadership giver. So their management team can recognize them. I could recognize them as I walk through the facility, appreciating their donation to the United Way cause. Your relationship manager is your best go-to. You want to utilize them to the fullest extent. I know they solely don't report to you or work for you, but you should treat them as if they do, because they're important in terms of the things that you need to get done, that you have questions or you need some direction. That's how you use them. But also there's a toolkit that's available that can be used for those folks who are just trying to get started, don't know where to begin. There's loads of information on the United Way website of a toolkit that helps you create your strategy, that will help you in the planning portion of your campaign, and then put some ideas in your head that you may spark some creativity. Okay, to those individuals who this may be their first time leading a campaign, I think the first thing starts with your internal belief. You have to believe that you'll be successful. Number two, I would go right to the top, meaning you need their support. Whoever that leader is in your facility or within your organization, tell them what you need, have a strategy, Any obstacles that may come about, they can help you overcome those obstacles because you got them on board immediately. Don't wait till mid part of the campaign to try to solicit their support. If you get their support, that will make your job much easier. You just keep them updated, keep them informed, keep them educated, keep communications lines open with them, and then you'll see it's a little easier than you think.